Hey friends, today we're going to be doing unboxing and review of the newest fragrance from the house of Prada Paradigme. Let's talk about it. Hey friends, John here from Proverbs 27:9 Fragrances. Like I said, we're doing the newest one from the house of Prada Paradigme. So if you would, go ahead and make sure you like this video and leave us a comment down below letting us know what you think about Prada, this new fragrance, or anything else that we talk about. And as always, subscribe to the channel, have the notifications on. That way you're notified every time we upload this sweet smelling fragrance related content. All right, so we'll cut here and I'll show you just kind of taking the wrapper off and all that, and then we'll come right back. So you kind of seen the box and everything. A lot of information on the back of this box. A lot of ingredient information there. So this is not a first impression. I did get a card and I couldn't help but smell it. And so immediately when I smelled it, which this is a deep dry down, and in fact, I don't know if they soaked this card or what, but this card's a few days old, and I mean, it's still strong. So that's a good showing. So I've already kind of have an understanding of what this fragrance is, but I haven't smelled the top notes yet, the opening. So I'm excited about that. Different look here. You've seen the videos of the packaging, totally new bottle design. I love the color. So there's that new bottle shape. I love the color. I love the bottle. I'm a Prada fragrance fan. Prada's known for having classic iris soapy fragrances, like Amber Pour On, which I have. Great, smooth, smells like expensive French soap. Prada L'Homme, which I also have, again, fancy French soap with a nice iris note added. But then Prada also has their mass appealing fragrances that are more like kind of read their interpretations of whatever's going on in the industry. And that's basically been the Luna Rossa line, whether, smelling like Sauvage or smelling like, the other sweet woody fragrances that are out, Wanted by Night, different things like that. That's kind of been the Luna Rossa line. Prada Black is a great one from that line. Smell a lot like maybe Van Cleef & Arpels Midnight in Paris or something along those lines. So I was really hoping when I saw the bottle, the color, I was really hoping for something totally different. It's not what we got. But I am excited to smell the opening. I've not smelled it yet. See that atomizer there? Pretty decent atomizer. I love the cap, Prada. It's got a triangle on the inside. Nice heft to it, clicks into place. Okay, so you've got some nice citrus notes and some nice sweet, probably tonka notes to add with, and it has a little bit of a zesty zinginess to it. This is an eau de parfum concentration. I was noticing got a nice little sheen there. Is they took when I smelled the card, I said, oh, I know exactly what they're doing. And they basically took a fragrance DNA that's 11 years old at this point, and that is the Invictus Aqua fragrance DNA, which is a great fragrance DNA. It is very woody, musky, sweet. Invictus Aqua, Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, the white bottle, Valentino Uomo Intense, and this one, Ralph's Club. This is the Eau de Parfum. So this is a very popular fragrance DNA. And I thought, smelling in the store, I thought, why did they take this long and have this beautiful new design and to just kind of do a fragrance that's been done for a long time? It's been done to death. But after smelling the opening, I see what they've done. They've kind of taken two very popular, very successful fragrance DNAs, and they've put them together. And what that is, it is again the kind of Invictus, Rasasi Hawass, all of that fragrance DNA. They've added to that, and to me, more than anything, it smells like Ralph's Club. I think Ralph's Club is the best of all those. Like Mont Blanc Legend Spirit, that's a great one. But really, when I got Ralph's Club, I thought, more woody, more masculine, beefier, heavier. I liked it a lot. It was my favorite of those fragrance DNAs. After smelling this one, I think this one might be a runner for it. And what they did is they added that new, super sweet, woody, little synthetic-y thing that everybody's doing. Paco Rabanne Phantom, YSL Myself, and really, I think a good, one house comparison would be Ralph's Club Elixir by Ralph Lauren and the new Polo 67, and they kind of just added those together, and you come up with this. Now that is kind of unusual. That's the direction you would go with this new launch, but it's going to be very popular, I think, selling bottles of fragrance. So let me let it dry down, and I'll come back with some final thoughts.
2 hours later.
All right, back, and it's been a few hours. We've got the deep dry down on skin now. And the interesting thing is that after the first 30 to 45 minutes, this is a pretty linear scent, but it does have one kind of major change. 3, really, if you consider the slight deep dry down change. But it's a pretty linear scent. When it opens up with the bergamot, the citrusy stuff, it's a little green. I'm going to give myself just another refresher on the opening there. Yeah, it reminds me of something else, like a third DNA kind of mixed in. Maybe kind of like the real citrusy, grapefruity, light blue fragrance. I can't remember which one it was, but it has that citrusy, green rindy thing that has been real popular lately. Hugo Reversed has that. After that comes off of it, the fragrance gets real sweet, a la YSL Myself, a la Paco Rabanne Phantom, a la Polo 67. And then it has that deep dry down of like Ralph's Club. So, said all that to say this, I understand what they're doing. They made a very mass appealing fragrance that's going to appeal to a lot of people. It's probably going to be a big seller for them. You've got nice new packaging, a beautiful bottle, presentation that's eye-catching, looks different. This doesn't look like any other bottle really, it's, at least in the designer world out there. So it's going to catch your eye. But is it a paradigm shift in the world of fragrance? No, it's just kind of taking other very popular things, adding them together, and making a very safe, mass appealing fragrance. It's probably gonna make you a lot of money. And for Prada and whoever owns them, LVMH or whoever owns Prada, that's what they're looking for. They're not looking to break ground for frag heads like me and you. They're trying to make money. And in that regards, I think it's a very safe bet. It smells great, it's mass appealing, but it smells like a lot of other things on the market. So those are my first thoughts, my full impression really of Paradigme by Prada. Let me know in the comments down below what other fragrances you think it smells like if you've smelled it. Does this appeal to you? What do you think about the channel? Just leave me, just something, a comment down below. Like, share, subscribe, all those things. Till we see you down the road, I say God bless. Frag on, frag fam.